What's up, guys? We are here at Ground Zero here in Columbia, South Carolina, right in the middle of the war zone with the war on wholesaling. Now, right behind me, we've got the Richland County Judicial Complex. And that, my friends, is where every single property owner in Richland County has to pay their property taxes. And right behind me, you can see our nice trusted billboard, our Ben Buys Houses sign. We're here at Ground Zero, folks. It doesn't get any realer than this. But in this video, guys, I just want to talk about the conversations that are taking place and what you as real estate investors need to be aware of in the shifting real estate climate. So lean in, guys, because now more than ever, it's important that you team up and get involved with a community of real estate investors who share a common mission. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Ben Lovro. Our team has flipped hundreds of houses across the southeastern United States. We've done a lot of virtual real estate. We've sold countless deals to Wall Street and some of the biggest institutional investors and hedge funds in the market. And in recent years, when the market shifted and interest rates went up, it caused us to really have a local focus again, right? So we're right here in the heart of South Carolina, and we run an active real estate operation here where we're buying houses across the state in any major and submarket, right? Your Columbias, your Greenville, Anderson, Spartanburg, Orangeburg, Newberry, Winsboro, Aiken, right? You map it out, any decent sized city that's not in the sticks is a strike zone for us. But with that said, there's a lot of conflicting information that's being handed out, and you've got two trains of thought as far as these new regulations that have taken place. You've got the folks that are saying you can't even assign a contract, right? A lot of these folks also have ulterior motives. You've got a group going around selling education. You've got another train of thought, right? Which is, it's very clear in the law, right? Where it says assigning of contract is completely legal, right? The big piece that has been interpreted is the part where it comes down to marketing property, right? If you're marketing real estate, any shape or form, big no-no, right? That means email, phone calls, social media. If you're marketing a property with pictures and everything else, you're just asking for trouble. Now, with that said, I'm not an attorney, and I want to make it very clear that the information that I share with you guys is just simply my interpretation and what we have gathered from counsel and people that we lean in close with inside of our network, right? So the information shared here is just simply entertainment and my personal opinions on the things that are taking place and transpiring. So take it with a grain of salt. Now, it's interesting to see the way that this has transpired, right? The bill was introduced earlier this year. Was put in front of the Senate. They tried to sneak it through, right? But Senator Tim Scott very clearly made sure that he stepped in and defined, right? They defined what wholesaling was, but he made it very clear on the difference of that and assigning a contract, right? So again, I encourage you guys to really lean in. Best thing to do is get in touch with a local attorney, right? Find an attorney that has an unbiased opinion, right? Doesn't have ulterior motives or equitable interest in another thought with it, right? And gather the facts, right? But our goal is to really just lean in with this and create a community, right? Because power in numbers. Real estate is a team sport, and no matter how you look at it, I love winning with my friends, right? I love flipping houses, and I've had plenty of partnership opportunities where we've came in, brought outside capital, purchased the real estate itself, gone and flipped it and distributed profits on the back end, right? However you chop it up, there's always ways to get plugged in and ways that you can still continue to do business as normal. You just need to make sure that the line that you are walking is in alignment with the law, right? You don't want to ever do anything that ethically, morally is out of bounds and essentially breaking the law, right? So please hear me out. I'm not here beating the drum, condoning you guys to go out there and wholesale houses and flip contracts, because I'm not, right? It's very clear that regulations needed to take place. There's been a lot of bad actors in the market and a lot of people who have stepped into the real estate wholesaling space that, let's be honest, probably have no place being there, right? There's contracting houses too high, making dead-end promises to homeowners and not being able to fulfill with the commitment, right? A lot of bad actors that, big picture, a lot of the junk probably needed to be flushed out of the space, right? But at the same time, I believe that wholesaling, it truly does serve a purpose, because there's a lot of crap houses out there that, let's be honest, most real estate agents don't know how to serve. And most of them don't want to serve, right? People in distress, tight situations that have no idea how they're going to get out of it, that experienced real estate investors and operators that know how to structure and facilitate a deal, that know how to bring in outside capital and actually get it to the finish line. There is a huge need for that in the market, and there always will be, right? So make sure that you guys are getting in alignment with experienced groups and operators who have a proven process, a proven framework, who are capitalized and can get deals done. Because that, my friends, in the shifting real estate climate is important now more than ever, right? Being capitalized and getting in alignment with groups who are. Because with the right structure and operations, and we're curating a place inside of our private community that we can facilitate deals and we can get contracts locked up, where we bring them to the finish line and make sure that we step out serving the homeowner and every party walks out with a win-win situation. So anyways, guys, it's getting real out there. And with these new industry changes, it's business, right? And so you need to be thinking about how you can build a moat around your business, right? The changes are going to flush out a lot of people. The way I see it, it might be a good thing, because that's going to create way more opportunity for the operators that actually know how to get the deals done. So with that said, lean in, guys. I encourage you to continue working on yourself way harder than you work at your job or that you work building your business, because your level of success is never going to exceed your level of personal and self-development. So work on yourself, guys. Put in that groundwork and make sure that you're ready to take that step in the next leg of the journey. Get out there, stay great, and I hope to connect and squad up on some deals, because at the end of the day, I love winning with friends. And the goal of our community is to band together with more real estate investors who share a common mission. With that said, hit me in the description. We've got some resources to plug in with, and I hope to collaborate with many of you. I'll see you on the other side.